I think I first knew that I loved public speaking back when I was a teaching assistant at York University. I was doing my MA in art history, and I had great tutorial classes. They were always jam-packed, and I think the students really love how I was able to make connections between the arts. If we take style and we span it across many different disciplines, and we talk about art and fashion and culture and music and even what we see on TV, I think that's when people get really excited, and that's my job as a speaker, to get people excited about those different disciplines and somehow make the connection. At my job working for one of Canada's top magazines, I'm infiltrated with all the latest news about design and fashion and style and trends and tips, and because of that, I'm on the cutting edge of research. Now, when I give talks, what you're not going to get is a series of Venn diagrams or pie charts. It's more about experiential research. It's what I'm seeing right now in the news, what I'm seeing on TV, what I watch, what I read, and trying to make sense of that all. Our next big design trend is modern Baroque, and it's full of drama. Take a look at this design pendant. This look is full of gutsy, bold, dynamic lines and gestural movements. This is done by a Milanese designer named Sabrina Landini, and she's using quartermain fabric in a delightful way. I was fortunate enough to be on what I call the first wave of home design TV stars. When HGTV first came to Canada, we had a great show on, and I was a regular guest, and I was able to go on TV and really cut my teeth in the public audience to talk about trends, what people were looking for. Toronto's hip urbanites on the hunt for the sleekest furniture know to check out Style Garage. Let's take a look at their bedside tables inside. Since then, many years have passed and I've seen design shows come and go, and what I think is missing right now is the whole idea of the substance of style. Sure, we can have TV shows where people make over their neighbor's house in 24 hours, which we call train wreck decorating. But what I think is really interesting when it applies to style and design and fashion and pop culture is what's the substance behind it? Where is it going? Where is it heading? And I think as a TV presenter, I've been able to do that with an audience and get them excited about it. Okay, so come upstairs and let me show you the latest renovation that we've done to our house.
Mark Challen is a natural-born designer, and Mark's got 3 tips on how your home can reach its design potential.
Spend money on the bones of your house. Really talk to your partner and develop a style that works for both of you. It's got to be comfortable. It's got to be a place you can kick your feet up and relax. Motivation is key for me, and one of the things I like to be able to say that I can do is motivate people in style. You know, what do they need to look at? What's going on right now? How does that empower them? And how does that give them an understanding of their daily life? A lot of people are saying, you know, should I afford art right now? Should I spend money on art? Is it too frivolous? And I think the answer is, you know, no, you want to surround yourself with beauty at all times. So I brought in a bunch of different art today that you and I can talk about, and I'm going to try and help you find your art personality. We know right now that information is coming to us at light speed. The whole concept of being a trend hunter now is being blown out the window. With internet, with magazines, with news, with everything that's going on in the media, the trickle-down effect doesn't take long. It's quick and instantaneous. But what my role is to do is to take a moment and pause and say, this is what we're seeing. This is what's going around. Now sharpen your eyes and connect the dots. Let's make those connections between fashion and art and home design and music and pop culture. Let's put it all into one pot and see what comes out of that. And if you're listening to a speech of mine, hopefully what you'll take away with is a new idea, a new way of looking at something, or for you to be able to sharpen your eyes and say, I think I've got a better handle on the cultural zeitgeist that is today. And people are so busy right now, it doesn't matter what industry you're in. But style, it never goes out of vogue. To be classic, timeless, filled with taste, that's really what I'm trying to teach my audiences, and hopefully that's what they'll get from my talk.